Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are going to be discussing the Jets versus Steelers game and what I thought about it and just recapping the game. First topic, I'm actually hosting the show with my friend Jake. He's actually been on a few episodes. So Jake, do you think the Jets had a good game today and why?
I think they had a really good game today. The defense stepped up. Zach Wilson's first start today, he did pretty good. He did throw 2 picks, but I mean, he played pretty good. He had 252 passing yards. He had a passing touchdown. He got a reception for a touchdown. I think the Jets played really good today against a Steelers team that didn't have T.J. Watt, but I think they played really good anyway.
I agree with you, Jake, right there. And speaking of Zach Wilson, let's talk about Zach Wilson's stats real quick. So Zach Wilson his completion average was not really that great today. It was 18 for 36, and that's 50% passing average, completion average. That's not really that good. I mean, I get it. It was his first game back, so I'm not going to put that much pressure on him. I would never put that much pressure on Zach. I mean, he's a great dude. He's a great player. I mean, and his total yards, he had 252 total yards today, and his average yards per pass was a 7.0 yards per pass. He had 1 throwing touchdown, but threw 2 picks today. And his quarterback rating today was a 53.2, which is not really that good. So I mean, Zach Wilson, I get it. It was his first day back, like first game of the season. So I'm not really gonna put that much pressure on him. So Jake, do you have anything to say about Zach Wilson today?
Yeah, like you said, 2 picks, and he had half and half, 50% passing rating today with 18 out of 36. But it's his first game back, like he said. They play the Dolphins next week, and I hope that they can step up, and he could probably just improve his stats.
Right.
And I mean, he did throw a pick to Mika Fitzpatrick, and he got down the field like a pretty long, almost a pick 6.
Yeah. It was down at the 1, right?
Yeah, it was like right at the 1, and his foot barely just stepped out.
Yeah, I mean, I remember last time we played the Steelers, Sam Darnold was actually our quarterback, and I remember we had a whole different team. Like, Robbie Anderson was our wide receiver 1. Jamison Crowder was our wide receiver 2. I mean, we put up a good fight against the Steelers, even though Ben Roethlisberger wasn't their quarterback. Mason Rudolph was, and we still put up a good fight. Even with a new team like this, a young New York Jets team could still put up a great fight against veterans. I get it. Kenny Pickett's a rookie. I mean, he's not really a veteran. Najee Harris is kind of a veteran after only being in the league for 1 year. Deontay Johnson's a veteran. Chase Claypool's a veteran. There's just Mika Fitzpatrick's a veteran. I mean, there's just so much that the New York Jets have that other teams don't. Like, young talent is one of those good traits that the Jets have. Like, they don't stop until the whistle blows, and that's what I really love about this New York Jets team this year.
Yeah, I think the rushing defense played actually pretty good today, even though they let Najee Harris get 74 rushing yards today. Even though he had a pretty good game today, I think the Jets defense did step up. They did make some tackles where Najee Harris lost some yards. Kenny Pickett's first time playing today, and he threw 3 interceptions, and the DBs came in and played really good today.
I agree with you, Jake. And anyway, so Braxton Berrios actually threw a great touchdown to Zach Wilson. Did you see that, Jake?
Yeah, I mean, they've been with each other all summer long, and then why not? Braxton Berrios just get a little Philly special to Zach Wilson, hitting the gritty.
Yep, the Zach Wilson gritty. I totally forgot about that. But I also remember last year when Braxton Berrios, no, that was Crowder. Crowder actually threw the Philly special, played a Mike White against the Bengals last year. Do you remember that, Jake?
Yeah, I remember that.
And actually, Braxton Berrios was attempting that with Zach Wilson against the Buccaneers, but then he ran it into the end zone. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I mean, I also like Braxton Berrios. He had open space, and he could easily gotten a touchdown, and that proves that he doesn't hog the ball. He gave away the ball to Wilson, and he didn't hog the ball there.
Yeah, and Breece, let's compare to the running backs here. Breece Hall had 17 carries for 66 yards today, and the average for Breece today was 3.9 yards, and he had 1 touchdown. And Najee Harris, he had 18 carries, 74 yards in total, and his average today was a 4.1 yards per game. But, however, Najee did not have a touchdown today.
Yeah, especially when near the end when Breece Hall got that touchdown. Breece Hall got the touchdown, and they went under review. That looked like he fumbled the ball.
Yeah, then Tyler Conklin actually scooped it. If that was not under review, the Jets could have been in a very bad position.
Yeah.
So moving on right now, we're actually going to show you some clips of the Jets game and let's look at some good plays against the Jets game. So, I'm actually going to go over them with Jake, and since you can't see them right now, I'll just tell him what the play was. And yeah, here we go. So first play, 1st and 10, Trubisky drops back in the pocket. Trubisky throws and it's picked off by Jordan Whitehead.
Intercepted at the 40-yard line by LaMarcus Joyner.
Jake, do you remember that play?
Did he pick that?
Yeah, the one that who tipped it?
Quite a bit so far today in the first quarter.
36 now.
Yep.
Do you know who it was?
Wilson.
I don't know.
With time.
I think
Near
it was
side
CJ
of the field.
Mosley.
Hits his man right on the button. That is Elijah Moore. And Moore losing a little ground before settling in at about the 47-yard line.
So here we go, second and 7. Wilson stepping back in the pocket. Wilson
throws over the middle wide open. He hits his man inside the 20.
Moore making
inside to the 15-yard line goes Elijah Moore. Second big hookup of Moore. Miles Jack making the stop.
A bunch of yards here. Elijah Moore actually had a pretty good game today, Jake.
The Pittsburgh defense did not do a good job inside in coverage against the Browns.
With Flacco against the Ravens, he didn't really
double reverse. The pass to the end zone caught by Wilson from Braxton Berrios.
But he hasn't been targeted. I haven't been seeing him get targeted a lot. And this game,
the end man on the line of scrimmage, Malik Reed, is the only player that can see this because everybody else is going with their reads and their keys.
Yeah,
and all of a sudden done, incomplete pass. 3rd and 8. Trubisky looking left, under pressure, penalty markers thrown as he goes down.
There was a flag on the play.
The offensive line has gotten better each and every week. It's not perfect, but they do have some good pieces to the offense.
Trubisky
on 2nd and 9, he's going down at the 30-yard line.
Mitchell Trubisky.
Jermaine Johnson. 2nd and 10.
Jermaine Johnson, yep, that was Jermaine Johnson.
That was his first career sack, I'm pretty sure.
First career sack.
Wilson, quick pop over the middle, is complete.
This is
Tyler Conklin, the tight end. And he is out to the 35-yard line. That's a first down. New right tackle on the field for the Jets. That's Connor McDermott.
This one here to Breece Hall.
This is Breece Hall, and Breece Hall breaking through.
And Breece Hall.
Boy, that is huge.
So Jake,
on a
long
yardage
situation. Do you think Breece Hall had his best game today, or tell me what do you think Breece Hall's best game was so far this season?
Olszewski will let it bounce and grab it at the 25-yard line, dancing away from trouble. No, lost the football on the ground. Who's got it?
He did fumble the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
But the second game he came out, scored.
It belongs to the Steelers
against the Browns, and then last
Pickett from the shotgun.
Bengals, he didn't play very good.
Looking, throwing, deep, has a man open. It is intercepted by Jordan Whitehead.
I agree with you. Because Breece actually had a pretty good game today.
And they've been the difference.
3rd and 6.
He had his best game for
Wilson throwing, got his man across the 40, 45 midfield.
On 3rd and 6.
And brought down inside the Pittsburgh 45 is Garrett Wilson, the rookie out of Ohio State.
1st and 10, New York.
22-yard pickup.
And this one
Give is to Breece Hall. Hall gets a block. Inside the 10, inside the 5, looking for the end zone. Did he get there?
And I believe that was ruled a touchdown.
He is marked out of bounds at about the 3-yard line.
He hit the 4th down, and now right now he needs another one of those to try and get the Jets in the end zone.
Looking left, throwing, touchdown. Corey Davis.
But I actually thought that play was actually a touchdown at first. But then when the replay started,
look at this. He's going to fake out to create traffic.
That it was not
and then he's going to come right back inside, and Cameron Sutton doesn't have a chance. The other weapons like Pickens and Clay.
Those are some pretty good plays for you, and let's hear your overall thoughts about the game today.
So, I said I'm going to say a lot of things what I said before, like defense, 3 picks against Kenny Pickett, 1 pick against Mitchell Trubisky, which they could have got 5 picks near the end of halftime, which Mitchell Trubisky launched it up, and it was, I think, Whitehead who got it, and then they're doing a whole lateral play, and then it was ruled roughing the passer, and then they got a 59-yard bomber for a field goal for the Steelers. I mean, the offense also played really good.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, Breece Hall and Michael Carter coming out on top. Michael Carter didn't play as good as Breece Hall did. Michael Carter was more of a receiving today.
Right.
But it was kind of back and forth. I mean, he had 14 yards. I didn't realize that. I thought he had more, and then he had 15 yards rushing. But I think Breece Hall, he's been playing very good lately.
So I have 2 questions for you. The first question is, if you were the Jets head coach, would you start Michael Carter or Breece Hall?
Breece Hall, 100%.
Yep. I think Michael Carter's good. I mean, I just think Breece Hall is a more powerful and a more just agile running back, in my opinion. Yeah. And, all right, what were you going to say, Jake? I thought you were going to say something.
Oh, yeah. Michael Carter, last year he wasn't really on a hot start in the beginning. He kind of had to get had to get his engine starting near the middle or end of the season. Breece Hall has been getting the wheels on lately. He's been stiff arming everybody, trying to get those extra yards.
I agree with you, Jake. And my second question for you is, if you were the Jets head coach, what would you have done differently this game?
I wouldn't really change anything. I mean, they did great with the defense today. They obviously they got 4 picks. I mean, how bad could that defense have been? I mean, they won the game, 4 picks. They've been playing great today. They stopped them on 3rd down quite a lot. They made them punt.
I agree.
I wouldn't change anything.
I totally agree with you, Jake. I would not change anything either. So that wraps it up for our video today. And if you guys liked the video, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, Jet fans.